Hello and welcome to another stream. I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander, and this is Unskilled Commander Gaming. I'm trying to get into video gaming and not more importantly, actually, but streaming on a regular basis and using my love of video games to do so. In addition to the charity streams that I do throughout the year, playing Magic the Gathering Commander with other cool content creators, so keep an eye out for that. Follow on my socials so you always see when I'm doing those fun charity streams, raising money for Extra Life. But yeah, so right now I'm playing Pokopia, as you can see. I'm probably going to do this for like another week or two, streaming on Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern. But I also want to, because I want to start playing Fire Red. I love, that's the one that started it all, so I want to start playing that, try and recreate the team I had way back when I played Pokemon for the very first time, and see how far I can get. I mean, obviously I can beat the game, it will take quite a while, especially if I'm only playing like 2-3 hours a night, once a week. But that's the thing, there's no rush. I mean, it's not like Pokemon game necessarily is a huge, like, 3,000 hour game. It's just, if you want to max level everybody, or like you want to really try and get all the different Pokemon, then of course it's going to take longer and all that. But if you're just trying to like play the game, catch what I can, level up my team to like, level 70 or something like that, and then take on the Elite Four and win the game, beat the champion, that shouldn't take that long. All right, I was afraid of that. There's no more freaking recipes. That sucks. I mean, I know there's more. I don't understand why, I'm not getting any to buy. That's annoying. Alright, first off, let's see if we got our final contestant, because I am now finally down to only needing Gengar. Oop, what's up? You got some bricks for me, bud? How many? 20 bricks, alright. Much obliged. Dang it, still nothing. It's so upsetting. Finally got Plusum like yesterday, so I was really hoping I could get. Now I do have one more. I have that set up in one more over in the beachfront place, whatever that zone's called. So hopefully maybe he pops up over there, because I just would like to get the complete Pokedex, and I still think I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked it up, but I believe that if you do 100% the Pokedex, you can finally go through the very last gate that's like hidden somewhere in one of these zones, and there's a bunch of recipes and stuff in there that you can't get anywhere else, which would be very fun. All right, let's go do our rounds, check out what everyone's got. I don't really need that stuff, sorry, bud. Right now, we're gonna run through, hit all the zones, grab the vending machines, any circles in the water we see. I don't really bother with the glowing bricks anymore. I know there's still a fair amount. Like, I think I still need 10 or less large relics and like 10 or less small relics, but I'm just so sick and tired of punching the things and getting the damn dinosaur pieces again. It's like I have, like, probably at this point, three or more full sets of those bones. I don't need them for anything else. It's a waste. Same with the mysterious bricks. It's like, what there should be something in the game that once you have a complete set, it stops generating them. Like, what am I going to do with extra sets of those bricks? I'm just dumping them in the location where you use them to get you, but it's like, what's the point? And I can kind of understand the dinosaurs a little bit, because, well, what if you want to have like a really big museum, or you want to like stage like, a herd of, the Auroras or whatever like that, or like they're being chased by a pack of Tyrannosaurs. It's like, okay, I could kind of get that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't feel like doing that. So every time I get one, it's just a waste. Oops, I guess I need some more of them. Don't really need to take any food right now. Honestly, not even sure where I'm going. But yet, I don't think you guys have seen this. So I finished my barn. It doesn't look like a barn per se, but then I got all kinds of grass types in here. You can see I got the Bellsprout evolutions, and then little Tangela, and then up here we've got the kittens, and then Blossom. Now what I want to do over here, finally, tonight's, once I do the rounds, we're finally going to, oh, see, there's a circle. I'm finally going to build, you can see I placed the ground for it. I'm going to finally build the roller coaster building where you can, like, you know, buy your tickets and line up and get on the roller coaster. And then I would also like to build haunted house. Okay, hopefully this is going to be some sort of recipe. Recipe set of iron pipes. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's like, so this is supposed to be sort of like a circus area. Not circus, but like, you know, festival fair type of thing. So we got gonna have the building here. It's gonna be small. It's not gonna, I'm not gonna try and like have Pokemon live in it or anything. It's just gonna be a little hut that's supposed to hopefully look like a ticket counter. And then, like, you know, I'll put some ropes here to be like, oh, you wind back and forth like this to get onto the roller coaster. And then, like, maybe like right here, although it's not big as I need, I want to build a haunted house with a mirror, hall of mirrors and all that kind of stuff, so that I can put some of the ghost Pokemon in there, but just have it be something interesting and fun. And then maybe on this side, I could like extend it one more row and do little, not sideshows, but little, you know, games of chance type things if I could figure out how to do them in a decent way. That's the goal for that. And then something I realized when I was like going through the daily stuff yesterday is this is Pallet Town. You know, this is the area that I'm focused on the most. And if you look around, I mean, there's still so much space. Like, look at this. I have this whole big area back here. Oh, there's another shiny thing. And then there's that whole area over there with the oasis, you know, behind. So there's like 2 more islands that are being wasted. Like, I'm not doing anything. And granted, there's the other islands, the other zones that I'm also not doing anything with, which is, you know, fairly wasted. But, oh, there's 2 different things here. Cool. My idea is like, there's 3. Oh my god, there's like a bajillion circle things here. But I want to do something with it. Like, I like my, oh, another recipe. See, there's recipes still. Okay, it said turn into the thing. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, so what I want is to, you know, I want to fill Pallet Town with all kinds of cool areas and, you know, houses and stuff for the Pokemon, and start putting them like together where that makes sense. So, because right now most of them are just kind of tossed into the different houses, and they're mostly in Pallet Town, like, they're happy, you know, like there's like 50 or so that are awesome, and then the other, like another 40 that are, you know, great and all that kind of stuff. But I'd love to get them all to be awesome. And also, I kind of starting to think that maybe I just bring every Pokemon to Pallet Town. Like, just empty the other zones completely and just put them all here. I know that they won't all be visible. That's fine, because each zone can only have, like, whatever it is. I don't remember exactly, like 15, 20 Pokemon visible at any time. And if I put them all in here, you know, you're not going to see as many. But then again, I don't really spend time in the other zones. It's all about Pallet Town, so... And because of that, I run the risk of those other zones lowering over time if I'm not, like, talking to the Pokemon and doing stuff. So they'll go from, like, level 10 to, like, level 9 and maybe even lower. Because I've had Sparkling Skylands actually go down to level 9 for, like, an hour. You know, I get in and it's like, oh, comfort level changed, and it went down to 9, so I had to go and, like, talk to people and give them stuff, and then it went back up to 10, which is the max level. But yeah, I'm thinking, like, maybe if I can just bring everybody to Pallet Town, it'll be easier to keep them happy, and I can take more advantage of all those different islands. And then these zones that I'm going to, you know, maybe I just use them for, like, weird art, like, try to replicate things, like, oh, let me see if I can make I don't know, like a replication, like, just make little versions of the Pokemon or something, or, like, you know how people will do cool stuff where it's like, I'm gonna recreate this particular zone from the actual original games into here, or whatever. There's only 38 Pokemon in this area to begin with, and, you know, they're kind of happy. They're just there. I love that they have the gamer fridge and stuff like that. Oops. And then I can also, if I do that, if I start making like houses for the different types, like, oh, I'm gonna put all these grass type together, or all the water type together, and all that kind of stuff, I can start customizing the houses better. Because literally every time I made these houses, I just threw whatever furniture I had on me at the time into them. And you can see, look at this. I mean, I made this zone is the worst for these, but you know, it's just they're not even build the full houses. I just made a door and good enough to get them into it and be like, whatever. Because I was just trying to get the happiness level up to get better recipes and stuff. Same with this. See, like this one, I'm not. Oh, I'm proud of it. I'm not proud of it, but it's like it's kind of cool because it's like a water house. As you can see, it's all water types, but it's like a little, like it's all water in here. It's kind of fun. So I want to do something like that in Pallet Town, and I can just pilfer all these zones for the stuff I want. Like I could take all this asphalt that I moved around into this giant road and take it over to Pallet Town, and these yellow bricks and use them for stuff and make beachfront stuff, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. And again, like we know that there's going to be more Pokemon coming. First of all, today's the 27th, so like in 2 days, there's the event with the little diamond-eyed. What the hell is that thing called? I don't know. I'm not really that fond of that Pokemon. I don't really like it that much. But the little purple guy that has like diamonds for eyes. He's got his own little event with all kinds of camping supplies, which is cool. So I'm gonna want to get those camping supplies and get him, well, you can't actually get him until like after his event's over, which I think is like about a week or two. But I want to get him and have him have a house in one of these areas. Probably the first area you meet him in is where he'll be, I guess. But so, and that's gonna, I mean, you know, there's gonna be more Pokemon coming. I don't know if I'll truly be able to just put them all into Pallet Town, because eventually there's 300 now, and by the end of the year, maybe we'll have like 320 or 350 or something at most. Because there'll be like I'm sure there's gonna be like a summer event, and then like I said before, there'll be a Halloween event, there'll be a Christmas event, or holiday event rather. So, and each of those might bring in like 2-3 Pokemon, or maybe a little bit more, maybe some legendaries, hopefully. But I can't imagine that they're gonna do like a huge amount of Pokemon, because the area itself, I mean, the areas are huge, so they can, that's probably one of the reasons why they designed them that way. My guess is like, hey, here's 5 areas all with a ton of space, so that you can have, a theoretically someday all 1,000 some Pokemon in Pokopia. But that's not going to be for a while, for sure. It's easily going to be years before we get even close. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about the beans right now. I have so many beans in storage, and trying to use up as much food as I can with like trading and replenishing my own stuff, so that I can empty out my storage of tomatoes and beans and all that stuff that I have stored, then start picking again. Nope, okay, nothing up there. Nothing up there, presto. I understand why, but I do kind of dislike the whole litter Pokemon thing. It's like they're always dropping these stupid things that I don't need, and it just looks gross. Like the garbage or the twine or the vines, and I'm like, I don't care about that junk. I rarely need it for anything. It's just, literal litter. No, it looks like Oh was here somewhere. I could pilfer all this. I don't really need these feathers either. I mean, I guess I could give them to what's his face. There is stuff I'm not doing completely. Like, I know you're supposed to just keep giving. Forget. See, that's another CD. I don't care. It's not even like a new CD. Not that color. Well, at least we are in the ridge because that's where I have him, and I have his little box over here for all the CD. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it. Alright, so off we all go to another zone. Bleak Beach, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Just wanted to update my stream a bit. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm worried about, like, the fact that I've put so much time into this game, and, like I said, once I start playing, once I start, I'm distracted by the game, because I'm trying to play the game, but if I try and play Leaf Green, then that's gonna take up all my time, and then I'm not gonna come back, and it's like, you know, I played the, you know, whatever the hell it was, Animal Crossing Horizon Zero Dawn, or whatever you call it. Come on, wiggling, yes, no? Ah, fuck you. Stupid. There's even, like, light shining down on it. Alright, fine, I guess it's not gonna, another day where I don't get, the full Pokedex. But when I played Animal Crossing, you know, it was fun for the first, you know, 2 months or whatever, and then I stopped playing because I got bored and there was only so much you could do, and I went on to other games. And then you go back every once in a while for like a holiday event, and it's like, well, half your people left, and this, you know, this overrun with stupid weeds and shit. And it's like, is that what this is gonna be like? I mean, I really don't want Pokemon to just disappear, or all of the comfort levels to drop to 1 while I'm gone for like 2 months and then come back and it's like, well, you weren't here. It's like, come on. Like, I understand the concept of living, you know, games, so to speak, but it's like, see, there's another fucking fossil. I don't care. Have the fossils. Makes it so, like, it's not even worth doing this. Okay, what's this? Ditto doll. Well, I don't need it, but at least it's not something I have 1,000 of. Oop, there's something down there, a good one too. Almost didn't see it, chat. Why didn't you tell me? Oh right, no one's here. Cool. All right, another recipe. Recipes are always good. All right. Off to our second favorite zone, which is Withered Wasteland, which is where we started, because that's, and I put the most effort into that before I found Pallet Town. And I know part of it is, you know, the fact that Pokopia has run its course. You know, everyone still likes it and all, but, you know, and then if I do play Leaf Green, that's also run its course. And then I'm seeing the Pragmata, which looks really fun with the little robot girl and stuff. By the time I get to that game, like months from now, that'll be run its course. So it's like, I just, I'm not trying to be some on the ball, super hyper awesome, you know, streamer. I'm just trying to do this for fun because I'm going to be playing these games anyway. So I figured why not get games that I really want to play, and that way when I can, because before if it's like a game I didn't give a crap about, it's like, okay, well, I'll just play for an hour and you're not really gonna do much, you know, you're not gonna get much attention playing for an hour. But if it's something like this that I care about and enjoy, I can play it for like 2 hours plus, or, you know, whatever, and or at least 2 hours, and not blank, because there's plenty of times where I've played Pokopia for like 4 hours in a row or 5 hours on a weekend. What did I give you? I gave you a fucking home. Oops. You exist because I let you come back. This big nugget. 2,000, wow. It's almost like they know it's actual money. Right. Hope everyone out there watching is having a good day, especially if you're watching on like YouTube later on. Appreciate you stopping by. And of course, there's the whole, hey, like, follow, subscribe, blah, blah, blah stuff. But I mean, you know, it would be nice, you know, follow here on Twitch or YouTube, and maybe on like Instagram or Blue Sky or something, so that you know when I'm doing streams, get those notifications and such. It would be nice. Because as I said, the main point of the Unskilled Commander is to raise money for Extra Life every year. I do Extra Life. I've been doing Extra Life for like 16 years now. So the whole point of this is like, oh, you know what? I'll stream Magic the Gathering and stuff like that I enjoy, and that'll give me something, an extra way to hopefully raise money. And it kind of works. I get a little bit more donations every year. So, but the more people that follow me, the more, yes, what's up? The more potential donations I might get. You know what? Shells are actually important. I never get enough shells. Okay, what kind of recipe now? Winter print. Okay. I do get annoyed with them. Because it's like, I know, you get annoyed by everything. I mean, I do. But with the prints, it's like I don't use them. I don't change the insides of... They can only do those things on prefabricated houses. And I don't change the inside of the prefab houses. I guess I should try it. Do some of them. Hey, what's all this about? Going on over here, people. Dude, leave Lime Jr. alone. He's fine. Here, nope. Alright. Time to get back to the future. Alright. So we'll go back to Pallet Town and we'll start building our roller coaster building. It might be fun to make a roller coaster that just goes to every area and just basically count it like a train and just be easy, quick travel. Because the train, the little hand carts are way faster than running or flying. So having those to be a way to get across, you know, all throughout Pallet Town would not be a bad idea. Also, let's go. I forgot about the vending machines this way. So first of all, what have you got? I don't really need that stuff. There's so many, you know, places for people to sell stuff. It's like, yeah, hey there, welcome. What's up? Okay. Of course, flying is faster than running. Alright. Punish our beans. I don't have any toes. Right. We don't need some of this honey. Oh. Let's see. Anything? I think we can dump those. We can dump those for now. And let's go dump some of these items over here. And supposedly someone said online that like if you put the berries in here, they'll make paint for you on their own, but I have yet to see anyone do that. Okay, cool. Some bricks, much appreciated. Over here, we got more bricks. Put that and that and that. Oh yeah. Dump these prefab things because there's no point in carrying them around. Right. Oh, what are you doing, squirrel? Sitting on the ground, eh? I mean, it is only 6:15, so like maybe it has to be later at night for him to spawn there. So maybe by the time, you know, we're finishing up here, maybe at like 9 o'clock or something. And of course, this is the part where it's like, okay, let me run back and forth 1,000 times to get stuff because I forgot this or I need that. Yeah, totally. Like, I don't have anything to build with. I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna build it out of like grass and seashells and stuff. I want to. That's the thing too. I like to. I don't know. I don't think I really have anything good in storage, which is the thing. But let's go check. Because what happens is like I have like 10 of this block and 13 of that block and whatever. Splort. Nope, not that one. Okay, what do we got? And I also like to use blocks I haven't used before. Plaster wall. But they're colored already. Let's see. A pile. Square tiles, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really good in this box. Let's see what's up in here. Light wooden wall, but again, it's colored already. Pokemon Center trim. Interesting. Maybe. Because we do, and maybe some of these, yeah, we want to maybe make it like fun stuff, right? Yellow. Here's the last one. These, which is cool. I'd really love it if I could use these stupid floorings and stuff on things that, you know, out in the wild, but guess not. Yeah, nothing super special. Alright, well, that'll have to be a start. And then see if we can build whatever else I want. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with my Pokopia pallet town. It's simplistic, I know, but I enjoyed building all this different stuff, and I think it looks pretty cool. And, you know, like, look at this. I'm still really, really happy with this rotating restaurant, which obviously does not rotate, but that's the concept of what it's supposed to be. So it's got these cool pillars, and front looks really, like, fancy and cool. And then you come up here, See inside with the elevator, it's like a fancy restaurant. You can see out all the sides except for the back here. You got the cool kitchen, and like the way the lights light up, and these light blocks look really neat, I think. And the sides are open, so that as the elevator goes up, you can see outside. So theoretically, you can see because it does look out in that direction. So you can see the roller coaster go by as you're going to the top of the restaurant, which is fun. Actually, yeah. I'm just taking it because it's never open, and I don't like I didn't want this to be a house. Just because it's annoying to have to walk by it and see those little empty places. But alright, what kind of building do the Pokemon? Now is this going to be... Oh, that's right, it's the white. I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, it's fine, but... Okay, I think we want to go too much further, right? More. And we can make... I think we have the recipes for this, maybe. And even if not, that's fine, because we can just have it be the bottom. Oops. And, let's see. Door will be like here. Actually, it should probably just be like a window, right? Yeah, that makes sense. There's like you come up and you're like, hey. 2 tickets, please, and it's a ticket window. How many more do we have? Only 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15. Okay. Now we can. Then, like, is that too small of a window to be the ticket window? I think it might be. Of course, I don't have any windows on me, so I'll have to build them. Alright, first off, let's go ahead and put this thing down that I always carry with me. And let's get to crafting. Go and get rid of these little red dots. There's that. Oh, hang on, we need... Now do we want... Here's the thing, I'm gonna have to start painting too. Ooh, what's this? Skylight. That's cool. That wasn't there before. I know I got these tent things, which is cool. I should put some tents up. Yeah, that's kind of new too, that curved eave. So they must be like adding in new stuff already. Or at least, because I mean, I've never even seen this. I don't think I've seen skylights on any of these things, but maybe I have. But I can paint this. Do and all the pipes. I had a few pipes, I thought, but now we got all of the pipe. All the piping. We should make a door in the back because. Oh, right. Fancy door or yeah. Stylish. Then a bunch of these little. Okay. All right. Now let's see what kind of stuff we. All right. Here is Pokemon Center walls. So we. Oh, of course it's Pokemon. Let's just do. Well, 18 was like. All right. We'll just do 20. Doesn't need to be that big. Although, shoot, if I put a door, then it'll turn into a house, and I don't want that. So I'll have to, like, leave a gap and just... Soft carpeting. Cyber flooring. So if we do this, right, then we're gonna transform. What? Of course I'm out. Oh yeah. Alright. Could do something like this. Pop 'em. Here we go. Yeah, I just don't like... Oops, that's not what I meant. What the hell? Ugh. Okay, that looks a little better. It's a little cleaner. And like I said, we're gonna need a door. Okay, well. Oh shoot, I didn't even... Can't have the doors walking out to the tram and getting killed by a train, so alright. Here. Right. They'll probably want... more of Pokemon Center. 10 more. We'll do this. We'll fill it in. Wait, what? Why is it white? Oh, because I picked the wrong one. Stupid. You're so stupid. Don't be so stupid. Alright. What the... Are you shitting me? How am I out of it? Oh, I guess I did say only 10. I'm apparently bad at realizing the dimensions on it. That's another 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, one more round of 10 will do. Luckily, I do have a lot of Pokemetals in my storage bin, so I don't have to, it's not a concern just yet for that. Now we should probably decorate in some fashion. I'm just not sure how we want it. Oh, I wonder if that'll work. Hang on. Yeah, like it's Pokemon counter or regular kitchen table. You know what I'm thinking, right? Because that might just work. It's so crazy, it might just work. It does! Look at that! Perfect. It's like the little window. So it's like glass up here and then the opening where you give the money and they give you the tickets. Sick. I love that that worked out that way. That's so cool. And then you put some stuff in here. Now the thing is, like, I definitely have at least one register. So I could put like 2 registers here. So I would need more counters, more of those. And then I could just put like some chairs and shit back here. So we should go... Oh shit, I'm almost out of energy. All right, this is starting to take shape. I'm digging it. So put the peas away. All right, so we're gonna go back to the storage boxes to see what we have, and then grab things that make sense and bring them back to decorate the inside. Maybe even the outside if I have something that looks cool, and then we'll have to build the rope things so that we can do the little serpentine that everybody has to sit through whenever they get in line for a roller coaster. All right. Oh, look, I have a Pokemon. Just one, but that's the start. You need some... I don't need a door. Maybe we'll grab that. I don't think we need it, but kind of cool. I have these boat rail. Maybe? See how that looks? Let's see. Don't need any of that. Oh, we'll grab the pen. Sign. That's good. Who grabs? Not both. Cardboard boxes. Can. Ah, good. 1, 2. I have cash registers like I thought. You know what? We'll grab these ladders for the outside, sort of. Surface light. No. Here's the stone fencing. Is that what I already grabbed? I grabbed wood. Right. That's food up here, or rather, seeds and plants. That's empty. Is this one empty? Ah, see, we got our... Grab these now. And why not? We'll grab each of these. Oh. What do we got in here? So let's grab the Pokeball. I like the gaming computer. And that's everything. Okay, and then over here. Now these are really only good for putting inside of paint things. Okay, whatever. Oh, we have an extra coaster. Let's use that. Anything like technology looking? The life orbs kind of. And the bowling ball. And then this one, what do we got here? Oh, so you know what we should use? This computer and the laptop. Jumbled cords, that can be like extra crap. Ring lights, be decent on the outside. I'll take one of them for a decoration. All this junk, yep. Nothing. All right. Well, not bad. Got some stuff that we can use. This really was a genius idea by Nintendo and Game Freak, because I mean, more so than Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing has a history and like people, you know, like the franchise, but you know, with Pokemon, it's like you care about the Pokemon because you have your favorites, and so even though there's like 300 here, and I don't care about all 300 in terms of like being my favorites, but I still like every time I talk to one and they're like, "Oh, I love it here, it's awesome." I'm like, "Well, I'm glad you're happy." You know, it makes you. It's funny because it's like, yeah, you know, you want the Pokemon to be happy. I don't know if I can't put this here. Yeah, I figured. Go So maybe put them as the start of line. There we go. Like it. I like it. Let's see what we get here. I only have one of these. All right. Well, that's not super helpful. Let's see. So you walk in, right? You gotta go. I don't think there's gonna be a room to actually do, the Okay, but if I bring that out halfway and then something, it could kind of work. What do we got? What do we got? You need some tables. I'm going to have to build some stuff. Furniture, first of all. It's weird because they never have our industrial desk. Oh, I guess that's probably... Maybe... You know, here's an office desk that we probably need one of them. I need some chairs. Yeah, totally. Folding chairs are the kind of things they would totally buy for this section. Not paying for real chairs. Where are the... Excuse me. Now, I did have a step stool. I should have grabbed that. But where? Picture frames. Outdoor. Utilities. I know. There we go. We need those fluorescent lights. Gotta have that soul-crushing fluorescent lights inside of something like this. Okay, so you know, where the hell did the damn... I always lose the stupid picture frame. I need a billion of them all the time, and I always... But in here somewhere... Is it... Can't be grayed out, because it's just freaking pieces of wood. Oh, there it is. Okay, see? Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. We will do 4 of those. I don't need 4, but we'll have them for the future. Okay. Then we run in here. Go ahead and put... Get your office desk right there. Then... Office computer. Ba-boom. Folding chair. Come on, counter. There. Now I need another one of them. And we will toss stuff we grabbed. Iron ball over here. That orb thing there. I got the poster technology. Can put something in here. Let's put this crystal because then I have this other desk. That goes there. Cardboard boxes. And oh, come on, why won't the laptop get on? The laptop can go on top of the cardboard boxes, but it can't go on top of the table? That's intelligent. Toss some wires down for fixing the thing on the go. What the hell? What? There we go. Oh, really? Oh, I can't see. Kind of close together, but whatever. any corners I can put this in? Not really. This comes here. Goes right here. Totally makes sense. Garbage can. Here. Throw stuff away while you're in line. Toss this. Just to have some outside decorations. And flip it over. Gotcha. There we go. I don't even want to talk about how long it took me to realize that's how you do that. Because I kept looking for them like, how do I get the stupid sunshine? Why do all I ever find is the things? And I got sunshines. And then I put them in storage, and I'm like, where the hell did they go? All I have is the water, and I realized, oh, you're supposed to flip them over. Now, let's see. We don't really need to power this area necessarily, but I guess we will. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna like freaking fall through to the water or something. Okay, so what lit up? Got the computers on. Each power transmitter can only power 5 things. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we put the other register in, oh, we might as well get rid of this laptop. And this. Then this here. Boat railing. We'll just see how it looks, because I'm not sold on the boat railing just yet. But it might work. Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, it doesn't matter. The hell? Oh, come on. Really? Because it's... Are you shitting me? Doesn't want to fit because of the other one. That is bullshit. Every time I have something cool I want to do, it gets fucked over by some bullshittery. Well, hang on. I like the idea of, uniformity, but I suppose if we swap them, I guess it does. No, I don't want to break that. I want to break this. Stop it. Fine, fuck you. Man, seriously. Doesn't want to do anything. Sure, that's what I said. There are definite flaws in this freaking game. Like, I don't need... Like, if I'm literally have the camera looking down and I say pick it up and you pick up the window, that's bullshit. Now it should work. It's better. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, doesn't need to have anything else fancy in here, so... the sign goes back. See, I liked it because the sign was in the middle, so you could be like, both lines getting, you know, oh, and then we're going to have to do that. Because we're going to have to expand this, because why would you stop the road right there when there's tickets there? Then we've got, no, got this. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. We can properly take one of these. There we go. Now, unfortunately, patrons can go and just come right in here because there's no door and it leads it right to them. So that's that's not great. Less than ideal. But like I said, I don't want to, can't have the doorway coming out to the freaking train track. So that'll have to do. What? Because as long as it doesn't make a as long as it doesn't make a house out of it, maybe we can get away with putting a gate. Probably not, but let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Chat. This is insane. Now, unfortunately, I wanted it to be all zigzaggy, but that's fine. I mean, I could take it out that other direction and make it that way, I suppose, but super important. Yeah, that's better than nothing. I like it, and it didn't make it a house, so I'm okay with that. All right, we got ourselves our little thing. Let's give it a go, huh? So, oh, hey, I'd like to buy a ticket, please. Change, ching, thank you so much. Get on. And off we go. Hey, there's the bandstand. Go inside the waterfall. Oops. Oh, hey, none of that. Keep going. Way out over here into space, so to speak, and then here. Now we're down underground through the caverns, catacombs. Back here, past the barn, over the farmland, through here, and boom. I like it. And then we could make like another one somewhere around here that kind of like, or we could just like make another whole building similar to this on like the other side and have it go across those other zones. But I'm okay. I like this. Like I said, I just need to finish this. So, well, we'll just go. I think I have some more of those bricks, but that's fine. We'll just, because we got a ton of bricks. See, we got 96 right here, and I know I have some in storage, so we don't really, we're not hard pressed for them. Probably not gonna be in it. Oh, that's 4. Yep. And we are technically missing, like, whatever this is over there. But then it's like, I don't want to make 10 just to fill one hole. I mean, I'm going to with this because I'm right here. So what is that, cobblestone or no? What is... Problem is I don't know exactly what it is. Is it stylish stone flooring? No. Cobblestone wall? Yeah, it might be that. Okay. First of all, let's see what it looks like. It is, in fact, the thing. It is. Alright, so that's good. But I saw this thing just now that I kind of liked, and it might be a little too busy. But this. Broken tile wall. That looks pretty sick. No, not hundreds. But that looks, you know, fun and festive. And it might be a placement. Get in the right order. That kind of looks good. I like that, actually. Now, in retrospect, that flooring in there is not good, but let's go make some better flooring. Let's do one of the rugs or something. Could do the pop art wall. That would look kind of cool, actually. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Now that I think about it, but whatever. Let's just check it out and see. We gotta be careful though. Because we don't want it to like spill out into other areas. But we're first of all, let's go around and check, make sure we didn't do... Okay, that's actually good. Surprising, I didn't screw that up. Okay. Oh, that looks... It looks somewhat better. It's not like amazing, but it's better. Oh, I swear to God. Fucking son of a bitch. Again, do not... I am aiming at the stupid pen and you're taking everything off the fucking walls. That is such bullshit. It really, really pisses me off. Now I gotta find the frames again. You know, it's not like it's super hyper important, but at the same time, like, stop fucking around. Here's the thing, I don't really need an extra table. Fine. And we can still put this in here, right? There you go. Okay. And it gives us a little bit more room. Actually, unreal. You see it, right? I'm literally pointing at and facing the fucking chair. That's what I want. But it took the fucking light off the ceiling. Why? So bullshit. Here, I'm gonna put this in the side here. But anyway, whatever. It still looks good in here. I like it. Pleased with it. Got some cool floorings in there. The building itself looks neat. Sort of like a Pokemon Center, but it's like, hey, the Pokemon Center ride or whatever. Okay. Now then, here's the real thing. Where do I want to put Haunted House? Because having it near the roller coaster makes sense. But I could just try and put it somewhere else on the other islands or something. It doesn't have to be right here. The idea is that this is like an entertainment district because it's got the beachfront property here. You've got fountain, and you've got this cool cafe, and the band stage, the roller coaster, the restaurant, the swimming pool. Now I could fill in this area here, but I kind of like having this open. But I could fill this in and build buildings here, or I could build smaller buildings here. The idea is to, like I said, make a haunted house so that I can have the ghost Pokemon live in it. Some of them, not all of them, obviously. Problem is, like, you build stuff, and then you're like, well, you know, you have your ideas, and you build them, but then you have new ideas, and you're like, well, shit, this would be better suited somewhere else. Because, like, the swimming pool near the beach makes sense, because it's like, oh, this is like a heated swimming pool or something, you know, whatever you want. But having the haunted house next to the swimming pool kind of would be weird. And just, you know, it really should be closer to, well, I can get rid of the stupid tree, but it should be here next to thing. Let's see. I could change this around. I could do it this way. Oops. Didn't realize I was doing that. Okay, there we go. Now, what we can do is add some more land. Come on. Oh, damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Now I gotta freaking destroy it one by one. I know they can't make it like the Magnemite form be like all powerful, but it's kind of annoying that like you can't. Considering how amazing it is for building, like there needs to be like a mass destruction button on the Magnemite where it's like, okay. You know, you can destroy a bunch of stuff at once, opposed to just, because that's what the, whatever it is, the rock Pokemon, not Graveler. That's what Graveler's for, obviously, but even so, you know, you can't do that on things that are in the air. So just be nice if I had, you know, Graveler's destruction ability with Magnemite. And yeah, I know there's air under there. But okay, so now this is a little bit bigger, a little bit better for... Yeah, this is better suited for the haunted house at least. Now again, we have to figure out what kind of flooring we need to put the groundwork for. Because basically, here's what I want, right? I want to have a hall of mirrors right here. Just a bunch of mirrors. We'll just paint them black, whatever, the frames. And just set them down. No doorway. And it's just like, you know, throw enough that it's kind of like a little mini olive mirrors that could like this big, basically. Nothing much more than that. And then this, like past that, and then bigger over here would be the actual haunted house proper, so to speak, with a door that would make it a house, and then we could fill it with the ghost Pokemon and maybe make it like 2 stories or something. Or more than likely make it all one level, but make 2 sections. I do want to put some of these. Although, again, yeah, I guess I can't because unfortunately, well, I could put it here. There's no need for it by any stretch of the imagination. It's just something. That's why I grabbed them out of the thing. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll do that. Like I said, I definitely have more of those. I don't need to make any more. I've got so many, and that's kind of the problem. That's like I have so many one-offs of crap. Like now I have 9 of these and one of these brainy doors that I'm not going to use for anything. And a little annoying because it's like, well, what do I do with them? If I put them in storage, it's just wasted space. I could do the trick where you go to Skyland and you just dump them into the abyss, which I might do at some point, but... Alright, well, let's go. It is a little later at night now, so let's see if maybe Gengar shows up, maybe, please. Fuck off with your free view shit. I know I got nobody watching me, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy him like a loser. There we go. Gotta love it when I don't have anything showing up except for some douche talking about bots. Anything? No. Okay. I may not have viewers, but damn it, they're not mine. They're mine, not viewers. I don't know. Yeah, I can destroy some stuff, and I wouldn't mind, because unfortunately, I have the max number of prefabricated things in this zone, so I can't build any of these cool Pokeball houses or throw up some more like windmills for like aesthetics or something. So I have to like build these other types of houses to empty out some of these prefabs to destroy them so I can build other things. I have one of the warning walls. Again, there's nothing in here. Like I can do black rock, which wouldn't be a bad idea for bottom. Glowstones, I'm gonna want them because those will be a good flooring for the mirror room. Maybe even some lava rocks. I don't know. Toss them in occasionally. And even, you know what? The ice would probably be decent as well. And or the crystal wall. So I don't know what I'm... Farm soil? Up. One spotted cliff. Just... Got marble, which marble would be kind of cool. Maybe if we paint the marble red. Yeah, okay. This one's got that stuff, right? No. This one. I mean, it all has that kind of junk. Oh man, look at it. See, I had 95 freaking windows. How the hell did I have 95 windows? I have all those freaking... Hmm. Okay, well, we'll go back up to this one then. Dang it, get out of here, good bug. Now we can keep some of those for whatever. Probably get rid of that. Maybe keep the fluorescent lighting. See now where... Have any technology stuff anywhere? No. Look at this one. Right, see, I want these things, and maybe I'll put them inside, but if I put them outside, the first time it rains, they'll just sprout, and then it'll be like, well, shit. This is a spooky looking lamp, so to speak. So to speak. In here. Those chairs are definitely luxury bed. That's sort of mysterious pedestals even. That's not. Maybe the others. Well, maybe one or two of these. Yes. Doesn't quite fit the aesthetic necessarily, but that we're going for, but it kind of does. Alright, well. Another freaking flaming thing. It almost looks like a restaurant, sort of, from a distance when it comes into view, but that's okay. Well, nope. It's much easier to do this with him in flight mode. So we have to have... Right. I'm thinking it has to have a building. It has to have a wall, outside wall. I mean, we can get rid of the trash can. That's not important. Although, shit, yeah, see, now we got that there. Darn it. Yeah, let's... Right, that's kind of cool. Now, you have black paint. I don't think I can use it all, quite honest. Who in this zone painted it? None. Okay. I I think it's just Smeargle. Eagle, whatever. But I'm thinking if I paint the marble black, that would be a really cool building. Outside building. We're gonna need a bunch of mirrors. Why did I put the thing away? We aren't done building. Dang nabbit. Alright. Furniture. Standing mirror. Right, that's a wall mirror. So we have to use... So it's going to look kind of lame because it's going to be these large mirrors, but... I don't know, we need 20. 10's a good start. Okay. So first, let's go talk to Smeagol. I need your painting expertise. Because I believe what we have to do is we have to be like, go to him and be like, hey, I want you to paint something for me. Here's some black paint. Paint these marble stones and then paint these. I'll paint the mirrors blue just because. Make him a little different. Okay, there you are. Perfect. Oh, what? You gonna tell me how awesome I am? I am, in fact, awesome. Thank you. Seeds of some sort? Okay. Paint something for me. And we want black. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? I did it. What's the problem? Paint with this color, yes. Okay, let's see how they... 41 blocks of marble. Hey, I want you to paint something else. With them, gee. Oh my gosh. I am going to kick your ass. Stop being stupid. Alright, now I have to freaking figure out who can make paint. Oh, she's not there. Alright, so let's see. Who in this zone can do... Actually, no. Is that what it was? Burn, grow, water, bulldoze, build, chop, search, fly, teleport, generate, gather, cycle, litter, trade, blah, blah, blah. I think it's... Really? Yeah. Oh. Dang it. First of all, do I even have any berries? I don't have any berries. Doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. We're here, so let's... And of course, I'm almost out of power, so I have to eat some beans. Alright, there we go. Now let's go check on the... First of all, we can grab these. Both of them now, which is great. Get all stuff back. And nothing. The one thing well, one of the recommendations I'd make for the game is to slow down these tips and like info, because it's like they rotate through them too quickly. Like, you don't have to make them drag on for, like, ever, but I'm like, brightened areas, placing a light source will increase the brightness level. Well, that just timed out completely. That's different. But it's like, you know, give me, like, 5 seconds to read it. My goodness. All right. Get some paint. I don't feel like getting berries and having blah, blah garbage. Oh, good. Get some more moolah. At least the black paint is infinite. I don't really need white paint right now, but you never know. And I think I have some paint ready in here. Yeah, oh, I got a lot of paint. That's cool. That's a little too bright of a blue, but... Alright. Go see what we got, because it's fine. We're not going to finish this tonight, but... Oh my god, the lava's on the floor is lava. Ah. Let's see what black marble. It doesn't really look all that impressive or different, but... Now then. I know what it is. There we go. And this is certainly not important or needed, but doing it because I'm me, quite honestly. That way it's actually the... Underneath these bricks is what it's supposed to be. So then, I guess, yeah, I guess. Uh-oh. We fucking used them all already? Okay, I was gonna say, like, Jesus, I thought I had more than that. There, okay, so that's... the thing, and it's like... I mean, it's obviously not big enough, but what? I only, oh fuck, I only... Fine, whatever, jeez. But you can see what I was going for. It's like, you know, you kind of, I'm gonna put a bunch more, and you know, it's not really big enough to do a ton. Like, I'll just put like a bunch here and like back wall line it basically until. So it's quite easily to get through. It's not a real maze, but it'd still be kind of funny. Oh, did I get rid of all my freaking windows? I swear to God. I did. Okay. Because that's... Whatever. And see, we only have a little bit more. We can definitely get rid of this. Don't care about that. Oops, whoa, easy. Trying to do that and then, oh shit. Right, because whatever I build here is going to be a house, guys. Like this could be like one house. I can build another one. Ah, dang it. How would they get to? Shoot, shoot. Yeah, hang on. Wait, is that it? Well, I have more black paint at least, so I can. I don't have. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look that bad, but it's not dark as I would have liked. So what I'm saying is there might be like a path this way, and then this could be a haunted house, but even so, that's not enough to make two. And we need to do a thing in this stuff. I want to make the black rock the floor for this. Okay. What? Eat your beans, people. Always eat your beans. I don't know. I mean, we need to stop and think about this. Because if I go and get more paint and do that and make this a door, there's very little space, first of all. We're near. And again, this is just me being me. Unnecessary. Like it didn't have to. I could have just put them on top of it. But I don't like having grass on top of grass. It looks, especially if you end up being able to see it, it looks stupid. But so now, if I make this row the end of it and put a doorway here, and I could probably make it a little bit wider and maybe put a doorway there. I don't know if it would actually. I'm not sure. Well, we'll have to see. I guess that's the point. It will take it at. Back to Smeargle. Get a bunch of that stuff painted. And while most of my buildings are, or all of my buildings are just squares or rectangles, at least this one's got like a little bit of shape to it by having something coming out the side. So, all right, hey you, paint boy. Need more paint. First, we'll do these. Use black. It's fine. Amazing. It's super fast. Yeah, hang on. Doing something there, buddy. Okay. Great. Thank you. Okay. What's up? That just fluff? Yeah. You just picked this up over there. Picked up some fluff off the ground and gave it to me like I'm supposed to think it's amazing. I built you a house. Whatever. One-sided friendship. Oh, I can put full-on star pieces into... Okay. I have to figure out someone that can make star dust into star pieces and then turn the star pieces into Pokemetals. If I really need. I don't. That's good to know that's a thing. I guess while I was in the beach, I should have checked on my Gengar thing just in case. Oh well. I do like how that looks from a distance. I'm pleased with that roller coaster building. Well, we only have 5, so I guess we can't really do. All right. All right, whatever. And these probably will look different in sunlight, so that's something to keep in mind. Well. Right. Now, I don't know if this is going to look spooky. I'm just trying to, like, do things, you know, like, do weird stuff with what I have to try and make it interesting. And I do gonna need some... Yeah, let's put them on the corners, too. That's interesting. That open for a window there. Okay, there we go. Plus, doing this will help, like, putting these little crystals in will help kind of, like, save a couple blocks every once in a while. So, and, yeah, there's definitely... We could put a big window here. windows here. Yeah, look, we're already down to 41. Right, going there. This. Yeah, see, I almost got lost in my own mirror maze already. Now, the nice thing is this doesn't have to be, like, super tall or anything. Basically like a ranch house for the most part. Floor. I know this isn't, like, something super spooky with the bright crystal bricks, but I think it looks kind of cool. And even though it's supposed to be a haunted house, I mean, like I said, it's mainly supposed to just be a house for Pokemon. So as long as it's semi-spooky, and I'll try and put, like, some of the... Oh yeah, 34, we're never gonna do it! Because we're gonna need to buy a whole bunch more black paint. And we're gonna have to get a bunch more of the marble, which I'm not even sure if that's gonna be... I don't know if I have a recipe for marble. Okay, it's not what to do, but sure, whatever. We might have to go pilfer the original museum over in Rocky Ridge in order to get enough marble. You know what? I'm not even gonna go. I'm gonna have to go fly back and check because I know we're going to get the windows because I got a bajillion windows. And oh yeah, I forgot about you guys down. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's bullshit. Now they're... Oh, fuck. I hate that. That was my fault. I freaking hit Y instead of A to open the fucking door. Because I wanted to see if anybody was in here. I took the door off the hinge, which means now it's not a house. And now it's a house again. And so everybody that was in here, all the Zubats and shit, now they're fucking, where's my house? God damn it. I hate that so much. And another... See, I just wasted all that. And I don't think the honey's gonna work because there's not actually a thing here. Yeah, I can't use it. That's what I thought. Alright, let's... Son of a bitch. Those guys have crush. Yeah, those guys have crush. Get that off of there. I like to search for... There he is. Okay. At least that's a thing. Yes, your home's right here. Yes, the empty house. That was your house. At least, apparently, if I do this... Oh, good, okay. Yeah, I know. Wasn't my house around here somewhere? Yes, it is. Like, I love how they just can't figure out that, like, it's the same fucking place. I mean, I get it. It was my fault, but... It was, in fact, right around here. You're inside your house. Okay, good. They're all back where they freaking belong. Which one of the legendaries is flying overhead now? Well, that was a little adventure. Remember, people, if you want to open a door, hit A, don't hit Y, because it rips the door off the hinges. Throws it into yard. And then they're all like, hey, where's my house? Alright. Get the windows. Other windows. And a door. Are you kidding me? Out of the nice doors. No, I didn't mean to talk to you, buddy. Sorry. We'll use these. Outside, those looking... Alright, well, that's... Whatever. Back to the haunted house. Back to the house of pain. Friggin' spawn, darn you. So yeah, we kind of have to figure out how to make this look a little spookier on the outside. And the inside, because no, it doesn't look like anything right now. We can put this. Where should we put it? Because here's the door. Well, the first door, anyway. And since we're... Put this lamp in this corner... Might as well start decorating it a little bit. Because why not? Now, it's gonna look spooky, but at the same time, that might not be what the ghost Pokemon like those particular styles, because those are luxury. Even though they look spooky, they're called luxury items, like luxury chair, luxury bed, and all that. So that's another thing, like I said, I want to do once I make these kind of houses for people. I gotta start actually caring about what they want, opposed to just whatever I have available when I do it. Okay, sign for the... Oh, this isn't gonna go in. Where is it? Darn it. Well, it can kind of go here. Come on. I'm not gonna put it in the middle of the freaking thing. Fine. Put it here. Trash can wasn't overly important. I can just move that. Oh, that'll look bad if I... There, that'll work. I also have these ice things that are kind of cool. Alright, at least I have 18 more marbles. Marble-esque things, but yeah, see, I want to put this... Oh, I don't think a barrel fits, honestly, now that I think about it. Ah, see these pedestals, yeah, totally creepy-esque. Oops. Ah! Of course, it's not facing the right way. There we go. And like I said, I do want to use these dried up things, but it kind of doesn't work. Can I put these in plane? I mean, I guess I could. That's kind of neat. Like, it's kind of that's kind of cool. That I can do that. Nothing else that's super. And that's the thing. We don't really have all that much decorations that count as like look spooky or look interesting, you know. So, oh, I'm out of. Hang on, I do not want to freaking change back and have him do the stupid blah, blah, blah animation. So we're gonna eat. It's not a big deal. It's just that it takes time to watch him do the little "I'm hungry" animation. It's like, I get it. I will give you something. All right, let's do the cool doors. Two of them. Ooh, should we make? We'll do. Because we could always do double doors. Which is really. Oh shoot! I forgot. I gotta do something in the middle. Darn it. Yeah, that's not gonna. Oops. That's not gonna work because it's too big. So I need to connect it. I need to build from right here to here, and hopefully that makes two houses. Don't know that it's going to, but hopefully it does. And see, damn it. I may have to tear up this whole road because since that, like, I need to like add in here, and then that's gonna be a whole thing. Like I said before, it's one of those things where it's like you plan and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna build this like this and it'll be cool, and then something else you realize, oh, I'm gonna do this extra thing, and then but you didn't give the spacing properly for the first thing, so it's like, well, shit. All this crap. Actually, man, but yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do, is to just extend this road all the way out to here, and then make the staircases. That's probably the intelligent way to do it. Now, that is going to be, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but it will take a few minutes. And yet, I don't mind. Like, it's not like, oh, this is garbage, I hate doing this. It's like, no, that's still fun. And then that way we don't have to move it over. Oh, we're still moving it over. Alright. Soil. Oh, I always forget to change forms. And then turn it back into real stuff. Ah, damn it! Forgot. Try and do that with these multiples, 4s and 9s. It makes it tricky. You have to be on the level to right, or you have to go slow, which I did not. I was like, oh, let's just burn through it. Okay, now these things. Then oh, really? Stupid, come on. we're one short. Ugh. I mean, again, like, you're not gonna really see it, so it's fine. Although, look, see, you can see it right off the edge there. But we can probably find a way to... If I even remember, we can figure out how to do it. But here we go. So that's all right there. Okay, so this looks better and makes more sense. And we still need to expand it out one. So that we have... I don't have to go and build more metal railings. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna reach. That's alright. Oh. Yes, I totally meant to do that. Stupid son of a... Again, don't really need to do this part, but... I mean, there's plenty of stuff that's, like, floating, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Okay. Then... You know, so... Make a whole crap ton of these. And we might as well make them now, because why not? Oh, not that many. Yeah, that was probably not necessary. Okay, that looks better. And we will need here, and right there. Okay, that looks good, like that. Like I said, we're gonna need a whole bunch more marble. Not sure if I have marble. See, that's marble over here. Pokeball. That for some. Yep, son of a bitch. I don't have marble. Like, I don't have a recipe. Concrete. Oh, I do have a recipe. Oh, it's limestone. Okay, fine. Alright, let's see if we can... I don't even know how much limestone I have. It's easy enough to find, but... we just have to go to Rocky Ridge and farm it there if we need. And I could also farm it from a Dream Island, so it wouldn't actually affect land, but I don't know that much. let's see what we got. I want to say I have some somewhere. Maybe? And again. Man. Ugh. Always with the freaking... Put those away, put those away. Down here. Alright, whatever. So, the point is, we need limestone. And we probably need black paint. Oh, hopefully. Alright, well... Like, I really do want to, like, finish it. Well, not finish it, I mean, but I want to get that wall. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I just want to see if it's going to make 2 houses or just 1. So we'll just throw down some of these marble things that we have right now just to complete the wall, see what it triggers. Then I'll take them back, I'll destroy them, and then next time I'll go and get a bunch of limestone and make more marble, and then get it painted and blah 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 and finish this building. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, I think it does. I think it makes 2 separate houses. Okay, that is good. That is cool. And I could just leave this, honestly. 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that would be kind of dumb, I guess, huh? Leaving it white, like one wall is white in the, you know? In terms of actual, like, you know, decor and stuff, having a off-color wall from the rest of them actually is part of, like, not fashion, but decoration. Oh shit, that's a fucking window right there. Damn it! Yes, thank you for being too far away from me. But it looks like we're taking these apart anyway. Oh man. Well, hang on, hang on. See, that's nice and balanced too, which is setting. Alright, fine. There. Now, this way. Oh, there we go. Okay. that's as far up as we need. Like, we don't need to be much taller. Okay, I mean... Okay, your stomach's... Alright. Eat your beans, everybody. Everybody eat your beans. Daily allotment of beans. And actually, I'm going to... take it. Take the door. What are you doing? Ugh, not that. Grab the door. What is your problem? Well, you fucking take the door and you won't do it. I just like the idea of the handles facing them. Looks like there, like that. And we actually have this. It. There. Is there anything else that would go on top that's nothing spooky, actually? Said before. Also, before we go, go ahead and power some stuff on. Okay, yep, that's turned on. This one's not, though. Dang it. There we go. Okay, we got a good start to it. A good, most of it's, I mean, it's mostly done. And we can start, what we gotta do is get more limestone, which allows us to make more marble, which then we take to Smeagol to paint it black. And then we finish this. And then we give it like a cool roof of some sort. Then we can start bringing some, we can bring 8 ghost Pokemon to live in here. I mean, honestly, it's not really a haunted house because no one's going. It's like, I mean, that was the idea. That was the goal, is to be, oh, it's cool, a haunted house. Get it? It's like, there's nothing about this that makes it look like a haunted house. It's just another building. This with like the Hall of Mirrors is kind of fun. I can put 1 or 2 more mirrors in here maybe, and you know, but unfortunately, this other section doesn't fit what I was thinking. I can try and figure out some stuff to put on the front to make it look spooky or whatever, but meh, it's fine. But all right, there we go. Nice 2 hours of gameplay. I had fun. Hopefully you guys watching had fun, especially if, you know, you're watching on, or not especially, but if you're watching this later on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you do all the follows, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But it does help, and because I do charity streams throughout the year, playing Commander with awesome content creators. So the more followers I have, the more eyes on the streams, the more potential for donations, really is the bulk of it. And I'm going to really be focusing on playing video games every Monday night, 7 to 9. So I can try and build a little bit of a, hopefully a little bit of a following that way as well. A couple more weeks of playing Pokopia like this, finishing up some buildings and terraforming. But I do want to, within at least like the next 2-3 weeks, I want to start playing Fire Red, because I downloaded that and I'm really excited to play that game again for the first time in a long time. Trying to rebuild my original team and all that kind of stuff. So look forward to that. And then eventually, a couple months from now, I probably will get Pragmata, because that looks like a lot of fun. Looks really cute with, like, you know, the little kid android and stuff. I know that'll be long past its, you know, the date of when everyone's playing it, but I don't care. I'm not trying to be on top of like the latest games. I'm just trying to play what I want to play. But thanks for watching. and I will see you guys next time.